In a Coin 6 investigation now, do you think it's fair that taxpayers pick up the bill when a business goes belly up?
Well, a Seaside man has cost the state of Oregon more than $10,000. And our investigator, Jennifer Dowling, went to the state to get answers about this and what you can do if you're in a similar situation. Jennifer?
That's right, Jeff. The question that many of the employees have been asking, should we all have to pay for someone else's mistakes? We also checked with police after hundreds of dollars in gift certificates were sold for a business that never opened.
I was extremely angry.
Bradley McCaulley says he's still waiting for his last paycheck from Wise Guys Burgers and Fries Seaside.
Between those two jobs, that's all we lived on.
I remember.
Kitchen manager Ron Richardson shares a similar complaint.
He claimed that they started out with no money, so he never really paid people.
How much do you estimate that he owed you?
$6 grand.
Since Mark Holloway opened the business in spring of 2014, the stack of complaints grew. One employee even reported to police when he protested. Holloway, quote, sprayed him with a water bottle and pushed him, which Holloway denied. Then this location suddenly closed.
When nobody was there, he came and cleared everything out.
That was a surprise, yes.
They say he moved equipment 17 miles away to this building in Astoria to open another Wise Guys restaurant.
I was like, shouldn't you pay us first?
Employees hired here say Holloway never opened and disappeared. His old number disconnected. Bureau of Labor and Industry records show the state stepped in to pay more than $12,000 in missing paychecks. The money coming from taxes on employers. We asked Labor Commissioner Brad Avakian if they would pledge to get that money back.
We always go back and look to the business to repay the fund. Truth is that oftentimes when a business goes under, there are no assets, there is no money. It's very difficult to collect.
Can you send it to collections?
We could, but we're very careful to make sure that we use our resources wisely and that there's actually something to collect from.
Court documents show Holloway filed for bankruptcy in '93. He also registered more than a half dozen businesses with the state in the past, which are now inactive, including Triumph Marketing, Thrill Seekers Northwest, and SuperWobble.com.
So have you checked to see if he has any assets yet?
Well, we will be looking into that.
It's not just former employees who'd like to get money back.
We started selling these gift certificates.
In this recorded interview obtained through a public information request, former employee Jennifer Tullefson explained to police how Holloway sent her out to sell these gift certificates in Astoria for a business that never opened.
The one she sold door to door, that was, he had her sell those and then close the place. And then the very next day, then told us both that some of the money was being donated. And
to the Boys and Girls Club?
Yeah. And to tell people so they would sell more.
The Boys and Girls Club of Portland told me they don't have a club in Astoria or Seaside.
Hi, this is Mark.
We caught up with Mark Holloway by phone.
So did you intend to not pay employees?
Ma'am, I'm not going to get into any of that. My intention was to stay in business.
How about the gift certificates that were sold before the business closed? Are you going to pay those back?
I'm right in the middle of something. Let me call you back in a little while, okay?
Holloway did not call back, instead sending this message, quote, I have received a couple of gift certificates by mail so far and have replaced at face value. Holloway would not confirm an address, saying he was homeless. I called residents and businesses and their owners. They confirmed they bought more than $150 in non-refunded gift certificates. They all say they'd like their money back.
He should have to pay it one way or the other.
Will you go after him as much as possible?
If the business reopens and there is money coming in, we will make sure that that money is paid back.
The Wage Security Fund pays on average $448,000. That was last year to employees who didn't receive final paychecks. Richardson and McCaulley said they're still in the process of filing their claims. Holloway also told us before ending communications that he didn't feel ashamed of his actions, adding anybody who didn't get paid had the ability to go to the Bureau of Labor and Industries to get a check. As for any criminal charges in this case, the Astoria Police Department said in their report, if Holloway fails to deal with people who purchased the gift certificates, they will pursue a case. If a business you are working for closes and you don't get a final paycheck, you can contact the Bureau of Labor and Industries to file a claim yourself at the number there on your screen. You may also be able to recoup that money that you earned online, and we'll have a link there of where you can go to file a claim at coin.com. We'll also post more of Holloway's responses in writing.
You know, well, Jennifer and I were sitting here. What's really troubling is those gift certificates. They say it was a fundraiser for the Boys and Girls Club.
And then there
Right.
isn't.
And there is no club down in that type.
There is no club in Seaside or Astoria, and now Portland's Boys and Girls Club could not confirm any of their donors. But again, we tried to ask about those gift certificates, and he said he'd call us back, and only said that he refunded a couple, according to him anyway.
Well, if he does call us back, let us know.
Right.
Oh,
yeah,
we
I know
certainly
you'll be
will.
on top of this.
All right, Jen, thank you for that.
Thank you.